From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. And there's out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Kendrys Morales. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 6. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. The 1-1 home. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, designated
In
hitter,
now is the Yankees DH, Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing. Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin has it. And he makes the throw to first. Voigt is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 2-1. You're short, hit hard. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
How about it? Left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. This is line to left, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Pillar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Settling in now, Gleyber Torres. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding forward now is the DH, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
Right fielder number 15.
Standing in, Randall Grichuk was a strikeout victim in his first try. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in now, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk on the move, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hands. So they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings.
Travis gets down and dirty. It's there, and he's out. Now, it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton to 2-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
From the belt, the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
One left for the Yankees. Still no score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Once again, a 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second
Riding into the box, Devin Travis. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Neil Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. In now, Luke Voigt. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat. Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-2. He's on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. And a diving effort there at 3rd. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch.
What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by. Brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Yankees Solarte. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Voigt has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Danny Barnes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. The 3-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way in front of a great slider that time. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Right side, hit hard. Smoke is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another try at 2-2. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a command.